tasty. Oh, what did I? Just make sure that everything's running fine, running dandy, running grand. And that's my phone telling me that YouTube is fine. Because I forgot to vibrate you. Vibrate. Twitch is looking like it's up. YouTube is fine. Dashboard. Right, the thing over there. Open that back up. Make sure we're clicked into it. And X.
Back so soon? I knew you would.
Why'd I get another achievement?
You display marvelous dexterity for one who seems
Okay.
such an oaf.
Oh, wait. Just call me a fucking oaf.
Now we play. You can
Dirty
now
bastard.
access endless mode if you wish to test your skills against chance itself.
Nah. Let's go on story, mate. So we are up to the King of Dust. When a player finishes combat, they lose 1 gold per 15 health. Jeez. 5 times 6 of dust. 4 ambush.
Some men thrive in anarchy and chaos. The King of Dust is one such. His tools are cruelty and terror, and I suspect he will harbor a great hatred for you, my friend.
I don't think we're actually friends.
The King of Dust takes his tithe of all.
Even though this guy's not actually my friend. Seems like kind of a jerk, to be honest. I guess I'm kind of a jerk too, so live with that one.
You face the first of my kings. Each has shaped the nature of their forces with the strength of their will. They will turn that power to your destruction.
It's good old twisted Camden. Camden? It's the word. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to Skeleton. We climb down to get the weapon. We just have to avoid failure.
Choose from these options.
Yeah. Easy enough. Very carefully you make your way to the bottom of the canyon. You retrieve the weapon from corpse. Jeez, that's a lot of cards. Frostfang. I'll take it. Press L1. So that's that one up there.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Is it what you're going to do? Don't make me second guess myself. Fuck you. Embertown Hero.
A quest that may lead you down many paths towards jealously guarded
The background
secrets.
back there?
Interesting.
You come across an injured adventurer whose battered and bloodied armor tells you he's seen combat recently. Can ask him of his troubles. I've been chasing a pack of thieves that attacked my home village of Embertown. I killed some of them in an ambush, but I fear I lack the strength to chase the rest down. If you have any honor, you will find those jackals and make them pay. So it's just maybe replace the next card with this one. Oh, who could have guessed that would be the
Let's
card?
find out what type of character you really are.
You have caught up with Embertown village raiders who call out, "Stay your hand, adventurer, and we'll share the spoils with you." Nah, fucking kill them. You tell them to ask their gods for mercy, for more mercy than you are about to show them. Hi, Violet. My brain. It's only 3 at dusk. They move in for the kill. I hate thieves. I hate them. Just a quick reminder. Let me go ahead and see the gamepad controls, please. Ability, artifact, counter, stun, attack, and dodge roll. Okay. Okay. Damn. Absolute ownage. A grand job. For nothing. Couple of thieves, you know, easy enough. Easy enough. Enough said, enough done. You know. You carefully turn out the thieves' pockets. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. 10 gold.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
5 food. And 5 more food. Food's nice to have. After last time, after we like starved and beaten by the peasants. Afterwards, you return to tell the hero of Embertown of your success. He gestures for you to come closer. In silence, he hands you a jeweled ring, then dies. You put the ring away to identify later and bury the fallen champion. The card's token.
Here is your
yours.
token. Well done.
Well done, spiders. Next step of your journey takes you to a cave, out to the feet of an opposing forest. You'll discover the next area. We will continue going. I'm not going to turn around to go to nothing.
Do you understand how this game works now? Do you comprehend the stakes?
Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, eh? You know who I am? Shady Grove, Beat Trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Yes, yes, it's the same shit as always. Same stuff. By a blessing, right? We're rich, right? I don't think I have anything to sell. Oh, I can sell my axe. $4. I'm not gonna use it. We got a lot, plenty of food. Again, no way we can remove that curse. We'll just take our leave. An ambush.
Again, the surprise attack.
A silent
Those
rustling.
who must wear thin on subsequent travels.
You good? Thank you. A silent rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. 2 monster cards. Odds 2 of skulls and 2 no more of skulls. 2 for more of skull more. More! Sick rolls. Bam! Just absolutely owned. His little skeleton legs, like his like little chicken legs. He's got little chicken legs. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realize that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. Sneak up and kill them. Kill them good. That was easy enough. Quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. Regain cards. 1 equipment. Okay. Okay, fleeting cups increases the wear and move speed. I'll take it.
Faster is always better.
15 gold. The devil's choice.
Though I admire his ilk, I live by very different rules.
A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. I'll take the 6 of dust, please. Because I know his fucking deal in which he takes out the one that you thing, and then makes you fight the rest of them. Just make you fight the others instead, just for fun. The other one's a lot easier than the 6 of dust. Thank you very much. Just get ahead and just throw away. I don't need it. Okay, cool enough. Oh my god, is he like playing like tennis with me? 1 second. These annoying archers. There we go. Get out of here. Get out of town. This is my town now. I live here. Excellent. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. We get 3 draw cards. 1 armory. So we can get Scorching Seal, medium armor, or the Explorer's Helmet. I think we'll take the medium armor. So our weapon's pretty good. 10 health.
A little extra health.
40
But
gold.
it is only a momentary respite.
Catch a ride.
It's better than trudging along
Catch
muddy
a
roads.
ride.
Certainly.
Fucking Scooter. Scooter, you have found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on your wagon. Have you discovered? You've discovered? We're going. The best thing to do is go back and buy a blessing. We're
Brings
still
you
too
to
poor
play
for
the
that.
game? Ha, I know you will not tell me.
Ratsman
Like all the
hunting.
rest, you are silent.
Fucking rude. I'm not silent. You're just talking too much. You stumble upon a Ratman hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. What's the 6 of plagues? Oh, right. Guess none of them seem to have any kind of bows and arrows. I'm really messing it up here. There we're going. There we are going. Very, very good. And very, very good. And you recover some food from the rat carcasses. No, I don't really want rat food. I mean, if I'd take it or not, I'd say not, please. An ambush.
The bandits are sorely loyal to their king. They will not let you reach him easily.
Yeah.
6 bandits to keep you on your toes.
Okay, please. Please just swing. Roll. All these rolls. Might as well call me Sonic. Sonic! Fast the name. Sonic's the name, fast's the game. Nah. Ugh. Sneak up and kill them. Keep an eye on the failure card. Oh, I know this one isn't a failure, so. I want equipment. There's Ring of Survival. After every 30 combat, the player receives plus 20 health. 3 food. And 3 gold. So we found the exit, but we're going to go ahead and turn back and do other cards. We have a plethora of food. Look at that, big words, $2 words
It's enough to
and
put
throwing
you
around.
off crossing at bridges like this. Surely there's an alternative that would leave you less exposed and vulnerable.
We're crossing the ancient rope bridges of Dead Man's Gorge. You hear the sounds of movement from below. It's an ambush. 3 of dust and 2 of dust. So that makes 5 of dust. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Look at this team. And lose gold for having health. Great. Cover what you can from the dead. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Plus 5 maximum health. Ooh. 1 equipment.
I'm sure you're
Sword.
grateful for that.
Not really. And 3 food. Let us be going. this is the exit, so we'll be taking our next step. Playing with his little jewels on his arm.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
Well, we know the spiel. Shady Grove is the guy. He's selling us stuff. Bish bash bosh. Bish bash bosh. Let's get me in the shop. We'll go ahead and sell that other sword we're carrying around because we don't need it. Go ahead and keep our armors. Keep our glove. Keep our ring. Consuming shape. All weapons attacks are enhanced with a powerful poison that taints the victim's mind and body. It's a shame. Healing. The 8 cardinal directions. I would actually like to get that.
A knife for all, and mercy for none.
Because it is a pretty good thing to get. Pretty good thing to get. Alicia in Underworld. This is a continuation of that demon thing.
Memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
As you attempt to discover more about the bizarre portal you encountered, one name keeps reoccurring. A mystic named Alicia. Apparently, her expertise is on all aspects of Shadow Realms. Interdimensional travel and beasts of the void is unparalleled. You track, oh geez, that's a lot of text. You track down Alicia's caravan. She travels under the guise of a fortune teller. Her appearance doesn't match the whispers about her. She is considerably shorter and has much more of a beard. She audibly clears her throat before speaking to you. Welcome, stranger. She recoils in mock blindness. The dark clouds of fate swirl around you in a tempest. For a little gold, I can help you see your future through the storm. Oh. Pay 3 gold. Huge success. Where's that gonna go? I think it's this one. Fuck. The mystic exhales and opens her eyes. You detect a hint of disappointment. Serious trouble will bypass you. So in your interest in finding more about the Underworld, the mystic looks around nervously before saying, Now, what makes you think that I'd know anything about such things? I am but a humble fortune teller. Cannot interest you in such services. And so, we'll try the 3 gold again. So keep an eye on it. Keep an eye. I think it's this one again. Fucking hell, I'm so bad at this. You will travel to many exotic places in your lifetime. Oh, I don't have any more money. Decide not to pay for the tricks and half-truths and leave the Mystic's caravan. I don't know if we not get a token, because, you know, spent all my money. Plus, I'm apparently blind when it comes against the card.
Darkness. With the struggles, the boundaries are weaker than they've ever been.
Yeah.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
While sleeping in the forest, you are jolted awake by a voice calling your name. You see a vague human shaped ghost rushing towards you. You are quick to your feet, weapon already in hand. The ghost stops abruptly, hands signaling that it means no harm. Its voice is so weak in distance. You forget me already? Has this place already corrupted you so? Attack the ghost. The ghost flinches, pale eyes widen in shock as your weapon swings uselessly through its transparent form. With an anguished sob, it blinks from existence, leaving you standing in the silent darkness. I thought it was gonna trick. I mean, come on, it was a ghost.
Ever deeper into the subterranean pit. At their heart, all games are about power, are they not? The acquiring of power, the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
I think I'm playing too much Civ. Devil's Carnival.
At its heart, these traveling shows are but mockeries of the true mysteries.
One day, just as dusk gathers, you reach a large country town hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells confront you. You are beginning to wander between tents and stalls that were once brightly colored, but now are faded and stained with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders and amusements, seeming almost dazed. There's something about the place that bulls your senses, and for a while, you forget your quest, forget even the path that brought you to this place. Yes, finally. Cheers and gasps draw you to a large tent. Inside, you discover a number of spectacles being performed by costumed artists. Oh, great.
A choice. Select your desire.
Yeah, success is good enough for me. A strongman offers a magical item as a prize for anyone who can lift even half of what he can, and take the challenge. And you take the challenge, and after a brief but intense effort, accept the prize. Watch out for my mic. Angel's Wing. A helm imbues the wearer with greater movement speed.
There is little material gain to be made.
Sometime later.
One piece of each type of equipment, and you're ready to take on the world.
Sometime later, you find yourself standing at the edge of a forest, the sounds of the crowds behind you. Day is just dawning, but which day? Looking back, you see the ruined buildings of a country town long ago, abandoned. Didn't get the token because I probably get 2 huge successes. Grand. Ambush.
You may have to contend with every bandit in the kingdom before you reach the king.
Yeah, fair enough, but I mean, we got full equipment. Sure, roll around like Sonic. Look at this speed. Wrong way, but whatever. It's fine because he's dead. Look at him. Look at his mustache. His mustache is nothing compared to mine. I'm pretty sure I have a mustache. I can't tell. It's too bright. My head's too bright. Sneak up and kill them. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the loot, of course. I mean, we're not gonna avoid it. It's always easy to keep your eye on the top card. A quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. Got 1 equipment. Chains of Rage. Defense medium.
For armor, as you will.
During combat, strikes sustained from bows and Juans have a chance to restore your cooldowns. Well, it's got the same stuff, so
Are you sure that's the right approach?
it's just like the same armor, but with a bonus to it. So yeah, pretty sure. Should really go for that one where we give the food away, because we got so much damn food.
An
Forest
expedition.
escape. Your path towards you sends you into the forest. Take the path.
Do you understand what it is we do now? Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the plague before you were prepared?
Meh. Suddenly, a tree falls across the path, blocking the way ahead. The dealer draws 1 monster card.
You meet the Jack again.
Ooh.
Did you think him done before? Oh, no.
With
Shuffled back into the deck to rise again to the top. As
Yeah.
are we all.
Yeah. You shut up now. Weapons bristle from trees around you, their wielders' faces obscured by the undergrowth. Give us all your gold or die. Oh, we're gonna fucking kill him. You shout a battle cry and raise your weapon. The battle begins. He's a better Jack of Dust, but he's still just the Jack of Dust. He's like the basic boss. That did not hit me as much as they did. Bah! Be gone with you. Search the body of loot. Get 1 armory card, healing cap. No thank
Increasing
you.
the effect of one sort of magic with another. All you need is a channel for power, and it's simple enough.
Culling the Ratman. Good enough. I hate the
will
Ratman.
happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
Eh, he's quite a prick, ain't he? All the lands of the kingdom are being overrun with ratsmen. Merchants in my lands are attacked on the road, and as are many travelers such as yourself. My guards are needed here with me, but I have just 50 gold. I would. Oh, but if I had just 50 gold, I would hire a mercenary army and find their rats nest and call the numbers. I understand that contributing to the common good may be unfamiliar to you, to your sort, but I urge you to return immediately if you change your mind. If I had 50 gold, I'd give it to you, mate, but I don't got it because I can't. The Crucible.
A crucible to heat and purify the flawed metal. You, in this case.
You want to let me talk? The town of Stegel sits upon the only safe crossing of the River Ernst. However, the only adventurers allowed to cross are those who pass through the Crucible. In the Crucible, you'll fight monsters for the entertainment of the townspeople of Stegel. What will you do? You are led into the first arena. Choose your opponent wisely, yells a man from the crowd. I'm betting on you.
The Jack of Skulls returns to the fray.
It's just the one Jack of Skulls.
Any less?
See, this one, okay, this isn't like the Devil's thing, though, where you have to fight somebody random. Punched in the face, wow. It's with the shield too. That went flying. It's gone. This fucking money curse is really what bites me. Survive that round, now do it again. The crown awaits your decision. We'll take the just take them.
Our old friend, the Jack of
Fight the hard ones.
Returns to fight another day.
Make it a challenge for me. Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. There we're going. Try to roll away, but he just passed out. Dead. Be the fucking death of me. Let's not pick the hardest one next time, eh? After surviving the Crucible, you're parted through the town and allowed to continue upon your adventure. A few random peasants throw you coins, saying, "You've made me quite rich warrior." After the deal draws you 4 gold game cards, the card's token is now yours. 20. Excellent. 20. Okay. And 40. Good, we can go back and pay the king. 15. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for that token. Go back and pay this guy. So I get a little bit of health back by traveling backwards.
Often live thus, are they not?
Yes, here's your 50 gold.
A
wise decision. I shall begin my campaign against the filthy rats immediately. Also, you may take this blade. With my mercenary army, I won't need to rely on it to protect me. The Rat Cleaver hits against ratmen, inflicting double damage.
Mankind, yet the two have lived in close proximity throughout the ages and are more similar than either would care to admit.
You say I'm a fucking rat, mate? I'm no rat. Dead King's Hall.
The king is one of the players in our great mystery, yet here he lies, dead and unforgiven. His time is now long past. You see an ancient, ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold, there's a spider in the background. It may hold spectacular wealth. It's on the right side this time. Fucking spiders. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it will surely be guarded. 2 monster guards. Ooh. Time to surprise them. No king falls without a challenge.
Bam. Suddenly, you leap into the fray, taking one of them down before they can even react. Get that big card out of here. Just like old yellow that guy. And this guy gets an easy piece. This stun thing is pretty good. Oh, that fell. Whatever. Whatever. It's okay, Sven. You loot the room. What is this? 32 damage, holy.
I'm impressed. Few select these sorts of weapons because nobody ever anticipates being in peril. Such misplaced confidence is usually their downfall.
1 food. 5 max health. That's pretty nice.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
I mean, you don't know me. You can't tell me I'm grateful for it.
Companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
So
On this
rude.
floor, the King of Dust waits for you. He is prepared. Are you?
Ratman hunting. You stumble upon the Ratman hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. 1 monster card. 4th plague. Oh, it's a shame we just got rid of the. Actually, no, can I? I can't. I can't equip my items yet. Nah. No. Well, I'll use my specialty. I keep forgetting to use that. But it's fine. Explosion kind of does the same thing. It did stun one of the guys, so. Shame is we keep losing gold over this stuff. Gold. You find nothing of value in the bodies of the fallen. Ambush. Great.
Every game must include an element of
Fear of
surprise,
dust. Easy enough.
you say. Sometimes it is the human on the other side of the table. Sometimes the draw of a card or the roll of dice. Without it, the game is nothing but a computing machine.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Skillful. Skillful, if I ever do say so. And I always say so. Steal him, kill him. Three game cards. I already have that, don't I? 3 more food. All the better for running around with, and 25 gold. All the better to expend while fucking walking around after encounters. The group of bandits suddenly attacks you. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. Oh no. It's 6 of them. Bam. It's hammer time. But all you have is a hammer. Everybody else is a nail. Everyone else is a nail. 15 gold. Then when you take the bottom, it's like circle around. Imagine it's just on the other side. Traveling healer. See if we can't spend some of the gold just to avoid having to carry it around. Remove curses. I'll sell the items, I guess. I think everybody else are wearing, so. Still have our thing, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, look, it disappeared for some reason. Yes, I'd like to leave the shop. I'd like to get going, please. Please and thank you. Peas and crackers. A treasure chest. This is a new one.
A treasure chest. What more iconic emblem of success could we imagine?
While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of a hall. Chest may hold great wealth, but the chamber may be trapped. Oh, fuck, of course. Here, click. The room begins to fill with gas. Time to leave. Shame enough, but whatever. You approach the treasure chest. Oh, wait, we still got it.
Will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
The treasure chest looks battered, but still intact. What treasure might it hold? That's easy enough.
Choose from these options.
He said as he completely lost the card. After Mighty Heat, the locks gives away and spoils are yours. Jail draws 4 gain cards. The card's token is now yours. God. Oh. Now only needs a shop. Can I be lucky enough to get that? Oh, I doubt it. Ratman hunting.
It seems you have made an enemy of the Ratmen. They do not normally attack unless provoked.
Wow. Seems like you made an enemy of the Ratman. Well, you know, after killing a large chunk of their population, you'd only assume that I could make such an enemy. Find nothing valuable in the Ratman's bodies. It's fine enough, I guess. King of Dust. Ah, great.
Very few are so foolish as to deliver themselves to the king.
I was hoping to get all the cards, but you know. King is fierce in battle, but loyal to his troops. He can choose to heal them during combat. The King of Dust broke faith with the king and country long ago, and has made himself rich and powerful through the judices applied of cruelty and terror outside of law for decades. Like, that was completely wrong
for you
initiative.
if you win.
Words. King is fierce in battle, but loyal to his troops. That's the healing thing. So 4 of Dust and the King. That's easy enough, I guess. He looks pretty funny, though. Bam. Bam. Yeah. Can I explore the rest of the cards before having to look at my helmet? He looks ridiculous. Ugh.
There are many who will be pleased that you have defeated the likes of my lesser king. As for me, I think you have but proven that I must defeat you entirely.
Oh, well, I wanted to go get the rest of the cards. By defeating the bandits who looted Embertown, you receive the Ring of Justice. For surviving the arenas in town Stigall, you receive 2, an armory, draw 2, get to keep 1, noble trader, a wife's fury, and loan. For culling the Ratman, Ratman hunting is unlocked, and you receive Rat Cleaver. Oh, I don't have to keep like 50 Ratman hunting in my deck. Plundering a locked treasure chest, you receive draw 2, and the Fool's Gold. As a reward for defeating my bandit king, you receive these new cards. I hope I'm loud enough, by the way. I don't try not to scream. Feathered Ice, Life's Limb, Jack of Scales, Heroes Remains, Stranger in the Shadows, and the Old Graveyard. Old Graveyard.
Come once more to the game.
Arr.
The more you play, the more I wonder.
Yeah. What do you wonder? Who wrote the book of love? Mana drain. Cooldown times for weapons and artifacts are doubled, and last man standing. In every combat, the last enemy alive can no longer be stunned or interrupted. Wow, that's pretty bad, actually. So.
The suit of scales are represented by these lizard men. Quiet, patient, lethally subtle, and coldly intelligent. Of all the creatures I have incarnated as suits, these please me the most.
So did it actually just get rid of that Ratman's hunting, or would I have to do that randomly? Or not randomly, by myself? Okay, get Mr. Lionel out of here. Get some of these better cards, please. Like, I've got all these cards, right, that aren't being put in there. Like, take Devil's Choice out. Put in Devil's Wager. Put in Smuggler's Wharf. Why not? Because I haven't encountered those ones. No ones are fine, I guess. I want some of the new cards, you know? Let's try it. I'm sure if I win like the 3 cards, it's really gonna change things.
Symbols. But now we begin to play in earnest. My scepter is at stake, and I do not intend to lose it.
Oh, we're fighting for the scepter now, are we? I hadn't even been paying attention. Where's my goblet? Do with my cup, man. Got a drink from that. Can't just take that from me. Do you know who I am? I'm the guy who beat your other things.
Scales. I have saved the lizard men for now, but the stakes have been raised. There is no weapon I will not use against you.
I mean, I didn't really expect you to hold back, to be honest. Very carefully, you make way down to the bottom of the canyon. Get one equipment card. Rat Cleaver. I will take it. It's no scale fighter, but you know. Embertown Hero. Come across the invert. Ask him for his troubles. Pack of thieves. Make him pay. So we know that it's not there. We're gonna go the other way. Because it's the same amount of steps anyway. We know that that's the staircase. The other one.
I like nothing more than the chance to see how you handle yourself in these circumstances.
Bam! Nice unblockable attack, boy. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Eat shit. You carefully turn out these pockets. One game card. A Juan food.
A little food. Not a great change, but enough to switch the odds a little.
Yeah, it's like a free walk.
I appreciate your efforts. I worked hard on this game. It is a pleasure to see you play. A ship at dock is worth nothing until it sails.
Bam. This hall is silent as you move forward. You approach the treasure chest. Treasure chest looks long, battered, but still intact. Time to pry it open. Bam. Easy enough. Easy enough, he says. He's making fun of the game now. It's gonna fucking kick his ass. That's what I bet everybody is saying.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
I mean, look like more food or something, you know? Battle at Brooktop.
These places are rife with power. It is not chance that you should meet a warlock here.
as light draws you to a nearby hilltop, where you see a warlock disappear into a cloud of sulfur, leaving behind his summoned minions. Ooh. You prepare your city for combat. Ready? Look at them. Little lizard men. Little spooky lizards. Tried to roll away at that moment, but... Oh, fuck, there's traps there. No more getting hit for me, thank you very much. I've taken too much damage as it is. Little, like, weird snapping turtle crocodile man thing. Man, child, baby man, boy, dog. After the battle, you search the bodies for loot. The dealer draws 2 game cards, 3 food, that's pretty nice. 3 more food, how about some health? As you climb down the other side of the hill, you spy what looks like the remains of an ancient temple on another nearby hilltop.
The token is yours. Let us see what you do with your newfound abilities.
Traveling mage. Let's approach the shop, see what they got. I'm buying what you're selling, my boy. You draw supply cards instead of draw 2 and pick 1. It's pretty good, actually. Doesn't even take double damage from the player's attacks. Let's just get that. And can we pick up something else?
Beware.
Can we sell our axe, please? And that's all we can sell. Well, all Dragon Realms equipped receive 50 health, max health and full healing after every combat. Wow. And we don't have enough money for anything else, but I don't know what the other Dragon Relics are, so I don't think it's worth picking it up, to be honest. It's not even guaranteed they're in the deck. However, this lizard fighting helm is gonna help a lot. Silky blat.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
Smuggler's Wharf. Look at that. One of the cards I put in specifically.
Win this and claim my token.
Norwich Port is little more than wooden planks sticking out over water. It's a den of iniquity. Iniquity? Visitors and enquiries are obviously not welcome. You spend your time getting acquainted with the workings of the wharf, looking for avenues to gain information. You have found 3 ways you might find out about the missing ships: steal some logs, bribe a worker for help, or help Captain Brown drown his sorrows. In what passes for a bar in this shanty town, you find a ship's captain drowning her sorrows. They look to be frightful sorrows, but she's drowning them in Dulcian brandy. Because she's drowning them in Dulcian brandy. You pull up the stool next to her while inquiring about her misfortune, attempting to find out what she may know about the missing boats. You can tell the captain knows something, but she's not pardoned with it yet. However, she seems pleased to have company. Continue to drink with the captain, drink some more. You gulp down another small glass of terrible, terrible brandy. The captain is merry and regales you with stories of her adventures upon the high seas, but nothing regarding the recent boat disappearances. You feel the effects of the powerful brandy, Dulcian brandy, but you still have your wits about you. You drink. You gulp down another small glass of terrible, terrible brandy. In her drunkenness, the captain reveals far too much about herself, yet sadly, nothing about the missing ships. You're lost in fuzzy, warm haze of drinking. You don't notice a local pickpocket relieve you of some of your gold. Well, it's 24 gold. You gulp down another small glass of the brandy. In her drunkenness, the captain reveals... One more time. After many drinks, the captain starts to reveal what she knows. The captain only reveals one thing. Highbinder. And says nothing more on the matter. You plan to head back to Carlo at the landlocked lover and see what you can do with the information you gleaned. Cost 8 gold. That was less than the third we would have paid otherwise. And we got the token. Asleep in the forest.
Again, now ghostly friend slides into view.
Well, we know the ghost. Lower the weapon. I should not be here. I fear his servants already know where I am. For a brief moment, the ghost's pale eyes feel achingly familiar. Please come home soon. You blink, and the ghost is gone. At your feet is a bag of food. Teal draws you one food card. The card's token is now yours. 5 food. Ghost food. Thank you. Traveling healer. Purchase shop. I mean, I don't need excess health. Let me just see what they have in case there's any chance that, remove curses. Oh, I'll get rid of that one. These ones are so expensive. Yeah. And we don't need food. Just waste of time. Just waste of time loading in the shop and loading out of the shop. But, shut up. Shut up. I guess the healer is not one to check out unless you're looking for healing. Which seems like an obvious statement, but, you know. Noble trader with his two-headed horse.
Or simply noble by birth.
You might say, Brandon, those are 2 horses. And I say, no, it's 1 horse with 2 heads.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
A nobleman approaches you on a chariot. As you walk the streets of Stegall, he notices you and comes to a stop. Greetings, mercenary. I am a gold collector of rare weapons, and yours intrigues me. Would you part with it for some gold? Splendid. I've never seen one of these. Enjoy the newfound wealth. I should have not done that, actually. I don't have a weapon anymore.
Here. Take it.
I wanted the token. I got greedy. I don't have a weapon.
Down once more, seeking the heart of it all.
Shop, shop, shop. Dead Man's Gorge. I think this has... No,
You
this
begin
is
to see the nature of the questions we will ask.
a...
Do we
22
look
of
to the
dust.
past or to the future? Is your decision predetermined? Or
Okay, it's giving me the basic item, so... Oh, my antlers. My antlers. I'm a deer now. I'm deerkin, and my pronouns are deer and doe. Shut up. You cover what you can from the dead. 2 gain cards. One food. Come on, armory
I'm
card.
sure you're grateful for that.
I was hoping for an armory card. Really? The Devil's Carnival. Try this again.
Frivolity's not my forte.
Yes, we know the story. Huge success or success? I think we need a huge success, to be honest. I think it's this one? Yes! Yes! Large tent with spectacles, costumed artists. Okay. You really need both of the huge success. However, we got a sword. Press L1 to inflict a curse of weakening
Then finish them.
on enemies close to you. Strike a cursed enemy for bonus damage. This also removes the curse. It's fine.
As pleases you.
Yes, yes. We didn't get the damn token again. I know. We need both huge successes. Charity.
You play for a token now.
You encounter a priest wandering down the road. He begs for food to feed the orphans. The gods show favor to those who help the less fortunate. I'll give you some food. A worthy decision. I'll give you 10. Priest humbly accepts your offer. Let me see if I have anything for you in my sack with which to reward such generosity. Generosity! I know this one for sure, so... Ah! The priest exclaims and draws out a tarnished old ring. I'll have the kids polish it up first. In the meantime, take my blessing. Draw 1 blessed card. The card's token is now yours. Critical strike.
Very
A player
nice
inflicts triple
indeed.
damage against foes who are stunned. Too bad I can't
Its
stun.
tale begins.
Thank you
and
for the
then
token.
proceeds relentlessly. With each step, you will discover a new card and a deeper mystery.
Luke peasant.
Again, a token is at stake.
While crossing the forest clearing, you meet a peasant woman. Greetings, stranger. The winter. Hello, look at my voice now. The winter has been hard on the family this year. In the forest behind her, you sense movement. In exchange for some food, I'll tell you everything I know about these lands. I'll give you 2 food. The woman takes your food eagerly, passing it to some children who suddenly rush out from the forest, hands outstretched. While the children eat, the woman speaks at length of what she has heard recently. Well, that was kind of worthless to me. But, no, I guess I had to give her more in order to get something from that, to be honest, but whatever. The next step of your journey takes you to the cave. Blah blah blah. It's next just a stare
What
conversation.
brings you to play the game?
A wife's
I know
fury.
you will not tell me.
While traveling through a small town, you're accosted by a fierce woman who shouts at you from the door of her homestead. You there! You look like you can handle yourself. My husband was supposed to be home hours ago, but instead he's with his pals drinking away all our coin. They left the spoils from their latest job here. If you go and teach them a lesson, you can take your pick. What do you say? We're gonna fucking beat up the husband. Now here's someone with some sense, blah. I would go and crack his skull myself, but our dragon cow is birthing a litter and might burn the whole barn down. You find the woman's husband.
Poor Jack. His place is so much lower than ours. He merely repeats the same motions over and over.
The woman will beat my ass
incapable of change.
if I don't do that. Somebody's gonna threaten him. Oh, jeez. Okay, so huge success. Great success.
A choice. Select your desire.
I'm feeling this card. I'm not feeling this card. I hear worse threats from my wife every day of the week, he scoffs. I mean, you're just a jack of dust, mate. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing to me. Oh, look at that, look at that. Oh, he's ruined my gosh darn combo. You broke it. It's a combo breaker. Oh, he's mad that we just fucking murdered him. You return to the woman, bring her battered husband with you. Just drop him in the corner and take what you want from this rubbish, she says, handing you a sack. Card's token. It's not yours. So we got Berserker Armor, Ring Survival. What is this Berserker Armor? Defense Light. During combat, every hit you sustain increases your speed and weapon strength. Oh, take it.
Which you are on closer examination.
Rude. We're low on food. Traveling Jeweler. Approach the shop. You have a lot of money, and we didn't need a good chunk of food. What do you got for me, Jeweler? Ring of Justice. Woman using weapons ability causes the player to be fully healed, and for the ring destroyed at the end of the combat. That's bleh. Protect enhanced. Poison that taints the victim's mind and body. I'll take my full favorite Democles. Sell any items we don't need. They're good here. We're gonna go ahead and buy 3 food. Nah, 15's fine enough for now. There's a fucking dog in the game. Bark, 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 dog. Bark, bark. Dead Man's Gorge. Yeah, it's an ambush. 2 of skulls. Ugh. Oh no. 2 of skulls. Whatever shall I do? Where are these guys? Oh, well. There goes my attempt to roll away. Look at that face! Oh! Oh, jeez! Oh, that's right, he can't be stunned or anything like that when he's the last guy alive. I forgot. I forget. 2 jaws. 50 health. 3 food. A winding trail.
Well then, how will you deal with this?
Just the one monster fight card.
I bet you're thrilled to see Jack again.
I'm not gonna pay him my money. Fuck that. I've got 60 gold here. God, fuck off with your bullshit, Jack. Oh my god. Problem is, he's got like, what am I getting hurt by? Jeez. Fucking rat. And now I need the 50 healing. Rat bastard. Equipment card. Explorer's helm. No thanks. I'll keep my antlers. 5 food. Let escape. To continue forward, you must descend down a ladder into the unknown. Let us go into the unknown.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No.
Heroes remain.
A fortune teller is at their most base
Shut
and despicable when they
up
begin
about
to
the fortune
believe
tellers,
their own
man.
lie.
He's like a fucking, he's an old man just rambling about the same 5 things constantly.
Different.
Uh-huh.
My powers are genuine.
Genuine. You pass a funeral. It's obvious from the size of the procession that the deceased was a well-loved figure. You are approached by the cleric. This hero fell, defending our beloved town of Wandermere. His sword and shield are powerful artifacts, but must be returned to his hometown for the proper burial rites to be completed. Will you do this, traveler? Yes. Thank you. This will mean the world to his family. The town would have revolted had these artifacts not been returned. It's not far to the hero's hometown. Look at the town cleric when you get there. Viking blade. I'll just use it for now.
Elegant use of rage and
Pain.
You wouldn't expect it of the barbarian hordes.
And hurry. It was not wise to anger the spirits of the dead by delaying their proper rites. The 5 steps
I
played.
appreciate your ingenuity.
Wow.
I look forward to seeing how you approach this particular challenge.
Elysia and Underworld. Okay. Now we gotta spend
As
all
you
our
plunder
gold
the secrets of your
to
memories,
try.
you'll gain new
Okay.
cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
Yes! Yeah! The mystic's eyes flash wide open. Your fortune is a wish, with death and destruction, but there is also hope. You carry fortune's favor with you. How may I aid you in your endeavors? To someone with such powerful aura as yours, I could tell you, tell of what I know. The price is such fortune, though, would be high. A powerful magical trinket such as the one you're carrying. You hand over the artifact to the mystic. She appears quite surprised. Oh, okay then. I guess now I have to tell you all the things I know about the underworld. Gone is the smooth voice of the mystic, replaced by a much more agricultural accent. Seemingly unsure of her words, the underworld is strange and mystical place. Look, the mystic's the real one. She just pays me to drive the carriage and look after the horses. I just feel it occasionally. And the other day she comes over all strange, talking about portals to the underworld and such, and says she's going to investigate. That was 2 days ago, and I'm starting to get a bit worried. Will you look for her adventure? You venture into the woods behind the mystic's caravan, and soon come out across another portal like the one the village sacrificed. At the village sacrificed. Okay, 1 second. As you edge closer to the portal, a powerful voice booms out in a delighted crackle, snap, crackle, pop. At last, a visitor to my domain! You are dragged into the portal. Domain! Oh, weight of hell. Once you are ejected to the other side, you shout to the sky as you search for the mystic of San Revere. Your mystic is dead, the voice replies. She came with no understanding of the power here. Her foolish soul now feeds me and my minions, as will yours. Ooga booga booga booga. Shame we don't have that Demacles now. That she took that from me. Ooh. With the last Helby slain, the voice rings out once more. You have won for now, but my forces will rise up and take the land above by force. You cannot stop us. The card's token is now yours. Got a lot of tokens this time. Let's go return in our weapons. Heroes return.
Look deeply. This is the fate of heroes.
You reach Wandamere, hometown of the dead adventurer. The town cleric meets you at the gate. He appears to have been standing vigil. Thank you. The blade will once again be wielded in righteous fury. Do you also have his shield? Give his shield as well. Truly, you have done the Almighty's work in returning his shield. Thank you. Blessed are we who protected can fell those who trespass against us. Lizard Eater.
Many of
Pretty
these
good.
blessings are too good for
High
their
Constitution.
use.
Whenever the player eats food, they gain twice the usual healing. You have done blessed work this day. For your services, we will prepare you a sacred artifact that you may continue the good work through the days ahead.
Another token brings you closer to your goals.
Just got so many tokens this time. Go ahead and make sure that I've got my good stuff equipped. I mean, I only have a regular shield, but there we go. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine, we are. A stranger in the shadows.
Aha! The Count enters the picture.
On a dark, moonless night, down a lonely road, you encounter a hooded stranger. Greetings, friend. I am in need of some sustenance. Would you be willing to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold, he asks, taking out a bag of coin. Stranger moves with unnatural speed to grasp you firmly and bite at your throat. For a few seconds, he releases you. Thank you, he says, handing you some gold as you regain your composure. I'm not yet sated. Would you like to earn more gold? Again, thank you. Mortal, it seems you're unusually willing to give up your blood for material gain. Stranger goes on to tell you about a tale of secret blood auctions and where they may be found. The card's token is now yours. Yeah, I just know I don't want tokens. I mean, that's the only reason I'm so willing to give you my shit. Give you my life force. The devil's wager.
Trust a devil or don't? I wouldn't. Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
The devil appears in a puff of smoke and fixes its evil gaze upon you. Greetings, mortal. Draw one monster card. Oh. Do any of the second part? Excellent, the devil cries with glee. It points at you with a crooked finger saying, let's see you prove it. You say that you could do it without a scratch, but I'll be generous and leave you with a little more than that. Oh no. Oh no. Get away from it! Get away! Bam! Oh, I got food for killing these guys too, that's right. Ooh. Ooh. You're not dead. That is unexpected. The devil waves his hand, partially healing you. It then disappears, leaving behind some loot. 4 game cards. Different measures.
Prepare for bad times, savor the good.
Ring of Justice. What does this do? But using my ability causes the player to be fully healed. That's just, I mean, meh. Scorch's heal. Weapon has a fiery aura.
Fire, in its multitudinous forms, we still hold it in esteem and wonder.
Doing extra fire damage, however, Lava Golem will shrug off fire types lethal. We're not fighting a Lava Golem. The weapon has a fire aura that increases quickly. Press L1 to restore the fire and burn nearby enemies. I mean, I don't want 3 more food. Another 3 food.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Yeah. 2 hammers and some food. I mean, what kind of man needs more than 1 hammer?
Your way through the woods and see what lies beyond.
Your path forward will take you into the forest. You've discovered the exit to this area. Let's go.
The lizard men are nothing if not patient. He waits for you.
Shop. Where's the shop? Reading wise travel, I have much to offer you. Just give me the shop. Give me the old shop. Sell items, right? We're gonna sell Desperate Masters for sure. Going to go ahead and sell this Adventurer's Helm because that don't matter. It don't matter. I'll sell it, whatever. Whatever. Fleeting Cuffs, pretty good. Helm Reflection, no thank you. Consuming Shame or Fool's Gold. Hey, Badger. It has been a while. Every weapon ability usage, all bandits are stunned for 3 seconds. Every bandit, no. I'll take the Fleeting Cuffs, however.
I was always a fan of being fleet of mind. You'll have to settle for being fleet of foot.
He's fucking insult me again. We got enough food. Also pass by back here on the way out. We can buy more food if we think it need be. Helpful priest.
Priests, gods, and eternal damnations.
You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I'll give him half my food, whatever. I mean, I can buy more on the way back, like I said. He says a few words and touches you done. It is done. Your own blessing card. Toxic blood. Any hit on the player during combat has a chance to poison the attacker. I need to go ahead and buy more food on the way back. Bandit attack. Attack. It's only 2 of dust. Yeah, whatever. Oh, he just died of poison. Just randomly died of poison, you know. So confused. I was like, when he just started dropping there, I'm like, oh, what's happening? I'm not hitting him. Is it glitching a little bit? But no, no such luck. Yeah, go ahead and buy our food now, because actually it was really good that I didn't buy the food before, actually, because then I would have had to give him more food, which is arguably good luck. You know, I don't have to buy a lot of extra food. Well, I do have to buy a decent amount of food. Actually, 10 food should do it. I mean, I think the ending is right there, because he did specifically mention lizard men, which usually means that the ending is nigh, Bill nigh. And Dead King's Hall. You see the ancient ornate oh, jeez. If we fight the boss, I'm not gonna do this. Actually, wait, I could have taken him by surprise. Whatever. I could have taken one by surprise and just got rid of one of them if I only had to fight 6. On the way to the tomb, you stop, blah, blah, blah. You get some shit. You get some shit. Alone.
Usury, the root of all troubles.
In a business market, you were approached by a shopkeeper on the verge of losing his store. If you lend me some gold, mainly the gold, I need to save my shop. I'll repay you one day with interest. Yeah, give him 10 gold. Shopkeeper gratefully accepts your gold, saying, "You won't regret this." Gold payback. After 10 steps, player draws 3 gold cards. Well, I mean, it would have been more useful earlier, but you know. I'm pretty sure this is the lizard. Here we go. Lizardman's potency allows him to
fight for the ages.
I should always remember that he's just gonna fucking start the talk. Lizardman's potency always allows him to nullify the magical abilities of the player's weapons and artifacts. Ooh. Laden magical abilities makes this Blizzardman feared by all, even their own kind.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
I don't think you have what it takes. So 1 lizard boy and 4 scaly boys. It's only 2 scaly boys. Oh, there they are. A lot of undodgeable attacks from these guys. I hit fucking triangle, man. Come on. Oh, is he dead? He's dead. No thanks. Wow. He just died. Good enough. Antler boy. Did a lot of damage though. Go to my tokens too. Look at all of these tokens.
Indeed.
So we got the scepter
You have
upgrade.
defeated something that I never expected to die.
Do about an hour more, then I gotta go eat some food. Yeah, I'll do some more, then I gotta eat some food later, but you know, I still got time. So, scepter upgrades. We get an equipment bonus, we get to start with higher. You gain, at the start of your adventure, you gain an equipment card. Food bonus, you start adventure, you start your adventure with more food. Just fucking punt my phone off my desk. Smart me. Ratman strength increase. Ratmans have had their strength increased. Bandit health increased. Bandits have had their health increased. Lizards have had their strength increased as well. That's pretty shit. Pretty
The wand
shitty.
represents my will in the purest sense. It is not too late for you to give up now. Go peacefully to your fate and leave me to mine. You begin to assemble a credible deck. Let us see what happens
tokens.
next.
So we got for exploring Brooktop Hill, you receive 25 gold token and the altar. For infiltrating Knollwich Port, you receive the following card: the landlocked lubber 2. For showing the ghost you are merciful, you receive asleep at the inn. For trading with the nobleman, you receive 25 gold and the lover's card. For donating food to the orphans, you receive a 5 food card, the Ring of Poverty, and Charity 2. For going to tavern and receive the woman's husband, you receive Tavern Wager. This is the demon card. For accepting the rescue the mystic, you receive. For attempting to rescue the mystic, you receive a Greenborough Forest card. What else we got? For returning the belongings of the dead hero of Wandermere, you receive 10 gold per blessing. I'm guessing that's a blessing as well. I don't know what that is. Warcry. I guess that's another ability. Ability, you ability. For trading with enthusiastic with a stranger in the shadows, you receive Blood Auction. Little skeleton getting out of his bed. Oh, I've been sleeping for too long. Need to get up. It's been it's gonna miss Skeletal Wars if he stays in there too long. For the Devil's Wager, receive Fate's Folly. As the devil says done. For loaning gold to the merchant, you will receive Marketplace. This is the scale card. For defeating my lizardman Jack, you will receive these new cards: Queen of Skulls, Metal Ore, Holy Forge, and Dark Ritual. For as a reward for defeating my lizardman Jack, you receive these new cards: Hearn's Antlers and Undead Bane.
Halfway done. Let us continue.
Oh, look at the big skeleton fight over there. Look at that.
Into the depths we go,
Look at it.
searching for the dead.
Little
and
Skittles. Mr. Skittle and his dancing crew. I
dying.
wanted
A
this one.
quick glimpse at things to
Oh, actually, you
come.
can actually just view the future ones. So we gotta fight the Queen of Plagues after that, after the Queen of Skulls, and then the King of Skulls, and we get a Pentacle, whatever the heck a Pentacle is. Hi, hello, Buzzy. Hunted. Whenever the player purchases a new item, they gain a oh, haunted. That doesn't say hunted. I can read. That's pretty bad though. Merchant Guild. All traders have been persuaded to offer cheaper items. Oh. So everything's cheaper, but every time you buy an item, you get a curse.
So much death and sorrow in the world. Can you hear the winds keening in loss? Can you hear the dirges as the trees and the earth cry out in sorrow? This is the Queen of Skulls, and that is all she can hear. It has driven her to madness. Her touch is the promise of death, and I say to you, you were warned. Farewell.
I should take some of that, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. It's the recommended deck. I'm sure the recommended deck is fine. We still get to do some of these ones and even seen some of the other cards. But as long as we have a majority of new cards and some of the other ones which can help, I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Fine. What could possibly
The
go
lands
wrong?
of the Queen of Skulls are unhealthy for the living.
Ooh, that doesn't look good. Ugh. Oh no. What game is this? This game is called Hand of Fate. It's a card. Basically, you see throwing out the cards. I can say it's a card game. It's like a dungeon diver game.
Few
So,
have reached the depths
after he
of
shuts up, I'll
game
give a
that
good
you have
explanation of it.
attained. They were too weak or too inflexible, too passionate, or lacking in the necessary will.
That's a pretty shit item to get, to be honest.
You are different.
Whatever. So basically, right, he lays out, we fight his bosses, right? So in a deck of cards, you have the Jack, the King, or Jack, the Queen, the King, and that's really it for the main three name cards, right? So what he does is he has cards which are based off, so he's got monsters which are based off those cards, and we have to fight them. He lays out his dungeon like this. We make our way through it, doing encounters, regaining memories or the tokens, and fighting little encounters and hopefully winning. Example, it's Dead King's Hall. Not anything special, but see an ancient ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it surely would be guarded. 2 monster cards, taken by surprise. Yeah, so these are like our luck chances, basically. I think this one's one of the good ones. There we go. So basically, yeah, those are luck chances, so you know, it does a little shuffle, and you try to get the right one, and you get a benefit for getting the right one. So I can get rid of one of the 2 scales, and not have to bother with that. So now we have to, you know, we gotta fight these guys here, that kind of thing. I always get, like, come on, I always get slightly too greedy, right? So, like, I swing a second too long. Come on, man, just accept your lumps. Bam. Bam! Yeah, so, we fight like this, I control this, and, by getting equipment, I get better equipment for the fights, and I have to take down the bosses in order, getting upgrades and new cards and new encounters as I go along. Life Slim, I will happily take that.
A weapon
over
of
currently using.
precision. Unlike you, if you don't mind me saying.
He's just an asshole. This guy's just an asshole. Stop giving me money. Money's bad on this rod. Twisted Canyon. So, this is basically just a weapon one. We climb down the canyon, see what they got. Ooh, I've never seen 2 failure cards in this one. I think this was good. Let's see what we got. 1 equipment card. Rat Cleaver. It is better.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Is that what you're going to do? Yes, take the hero's belongings. I'm sure it'll be on this floor anyway. I get blessings for it.
Take your feelings and turn them into power.
Here we go. Heavy burning. Burden. Burden. Yeah. So we know that the left one is going to be up to the next floor, while the right one is just to be turned into.
End has not been thus.
Just give him his stuff back, and we get 2 blessing cards. So self-righteous. On any hit, the player inflicts.
Too powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time.
I want the OP cards, please. Give me all the OP ones. On any hit, the player inflicts 2 more damage for each blessing they possess. And treasure
Very
picker.
Nice indeed.
When the player chooses from multiple equipment or gain cards, the choices available are increased by 1. Okay. And we lose the heavy burden. Honestly, if you are interested in this game, it is currently $20, I believe. I got it. Actually, let me go ahead and give it a quick check, because this game is currently, or might be currently still. This is where I got it from Humble Bundle. If you go right now, yeah. So it's still available for another day at 19 hours. If you go for Humble Bundle right now, it's the just pay what you want one. I mean, it's called the Down Under, yeah, Humble Bundle Down Under bundle. So if you go on the Humble Bundle right now, you too can get this game for like it's the cheap one, so it means you can basically just donate $1 and get it. I'm not saying you should, because so actually I know that Crawl in the second set is worth it as well. I mean, that's a pretty good game. It's fun to play if you have friends. You know, if you have friends, you have to have it's multiplayer, like local. So I can't show it on stream because I got nobody to sit down with. But you know, it's currently on Humble Bundle. So if you are viewing this today, and I'm not doing the math for tomorrow, I think tomorrow, because when the video goes out, it should still be going. I'm not gonna guarantee that, however. It will be on the Humble Bundle for the basically pay whatever you want and get this game. However, if you do miss it, this game is getting a continuation of its series. Get these 2 annoying bastards out of here. The game is getting a second installment. You know, it's called Hand of Fate 2. It's coming out on the 7th, so they're probably lower in price at the very least. Just watch out there. Whatever. They probably get a price decrease. But anything, Christmas is coming up, so everybody knows Steam sales are good for Christmas. Or Christmas is good for Steam sales. Whichever you want to view that as. I mean, I know I'm not fucking rich. I buy games, but, you know, I probably should not be buying as much as I do. But, yeah, Steam Christmas is coming up, so, and some of the games are currently on sale for Halloween, but not this one. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Get full heal, but I just broke my Justice Ring, because I forgot about that. Yeah, 5 max health, though. 25 gold.
More gold for you, and with it, more problems.
Yeah.
I did not create this game, you know. I have merely perfected it.
Okay, we're
You
5
have
food.
begun to understand.
Woman takes your
my
food
innovations.
eagerly, passing it to some children who suddenly rush out of the forest without stress. You have given us food for the survival of the winter, stranger. She retrieves a sack from behind a bush. This was my husband's before he died. Please accept it as a thanks. It's a weapon, isn't it? No, it's... Oh. Equipment card. There we go. So, I mean, if you wait a little bit... Oh, great. So we were forced to go to the Dark Dweller card as well. Mr. Lionel gave us a shield, however, that's basically useless in the current state. Current state of the game? Mr. Lionel. While I was enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes a seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. He widens his face with a hint of madness. My name's Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I'll conjure you up your heart's desire. Wizarding wand of my own creation. Give him 20 gold. I'm not gonna spend it. Occasionally losing his place and moving different coins around randomly, he attempts to count the gold you place in front of him. This carries on for a while before he quite calmly and deliberately swallows each of the coins one by one. Now, let's see what I have for you. He then sits considerably. He sits considerably. He sits considering you for a while before slapping the table with his hands. Aha! I know what you need. Mr. Lionel reaches behind your ear and pulls out a money bag, heavy with coins. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. 4 gold game cards. I mean, that's good to know, I guess.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
We shall meet again, the goblin suddenly declares, and then strides confidently out of the tavern.
Of course. So few trade in the land of death.
Yes,
that
yes.
deals are
We'll
easy
view
to
the
strike.
shop, however, I don't really plan on buying anything unless it looks overly good. And I believe we're fighting the Queen of Skulls, if I remember correctly, so a skeleton fighting weapon might be worth buying. But, press R1 to perform the war cry. You'll be able to perform more of your damaging attacks without building a combo. Is having a combo bad? I don't want to risk it, because I know buying stuff is pretty shitty in the current state of the game. I'll keep the rack lever. You know what? No, I'm not. What am I using? Why am I not using the other one? No, actually, we're gonna buy food. Really, buying the food doesn't seem to give me curse, so I'll just buy the food. I'll buy an extra 5 just in case. Keep some money just in case you run into a money-based event. Money! I'll tell you, for money. So we have to fight a hell beast or whatever this is. Dark Dweller.
Even I am unsure where this thing springs from.
Your path is blocked by an evil mass of tentacles and eyes. Even as you watch, the thing sprouts new limbs, reaching eagerly for you. Oh boy. That's on the left. Bottom card.
Choose from these options.
Fuck. Bag. Your luck lasts only so long before the tentacles hold you. 2 pain cards. 15 max health. Oh, that's cool.
I am sorry.
1 equipment. There goes my armor. You're not sorry.
Caves and caverns.
If
One
you weren't
cannot
sorry,
hope
if
to
you were
find
sorry, you
adventure
wouldn't have that.
without a little delving now.
The maiden only to get her hair.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this
One
encounter.
day, in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. Your thoughts turn to Mr. Lionel and his need for some elven hair. The maiden considers this for a moment before slicing a few strands of her hair. As you wish, but be cautious, mortal. You have the taints of a goblin about you, and they may never be trusted. Remember, mortal, that bold heroes make for great ballads, but survivors think twice before meddling in the affairs of gods and
It
monsters.
is yours. You can take it.
Never 10 hero. Go ahead and just do this. Basically, we chase down the thieves. Oh, hunting the huntsman.
There's a token in it for you. If
It turns
you win.
out. So, that's right. This is one. I'll just read it, though. It turns out it's not too hard to track down a mad huntsman who's on a crusade across the countryside in search of a mythical beast. He has been spotted interrogating tavern goers, accosting travelers in the woods, and closely scrutinizing various animal droppings. You hear that he recently left the small town of Thatchcross and has been seen heading to the forest nearby. You follow a set of tracks that lead you into a leafy glade. Colorful, autumnal breeze blanket the ground. You stop dead when you hear a suspiciously loud snapping sound beneath your feet. Okay, success. Come on, success. Yes! Yeah! Yeah! Okay. You catch the edge of the ground and you catch the edge of the pit with a firm grasp and manage to haul yourself onto the solid ground. In front of you stands a grizzled veteran hunter, adorned with many trophies from his kills. He moves with calm assurance, but his gaze pierces you like a dagger. I am impressed that you escaped my trap. In fairness, it was not designed for one such as you, but someone more substantial. Having spent so many years in the role of hunter, it is unusual to find myself as prey. Let us share a drink at the tavern, where we can converse as men, instead of tracking each other's footprints like beasts. We get a token. So we can go talk to him and drink with him next time. You have caught up with the Embertown Village raiders, who call out, "Stay your hand, adventurer, and we shall share the spoils with you! Go fuck yourself, dude!" One jack of dust. Oh god, this guy. This guy. This is the first boss. He's just been coming back, like, "Oh, hey man, please, I've been doing pretty bad." Problem is, right? I stand there to do the thing. And, like, he gets to do his stuff. Was he sitting down at the table over there? I'm going to die at this rate, please. I need to stop swinging. This close from dying. I got too cocky. Don't get cocky, kid. Don't get cocky, kid. I thought it was just it always curses the one that's closest to you. That was wrong. Boy, oh boy, I need the healer's ring, to be honest. That just affects thieves. This is just healing in general.
Well,
50 health. Oh my god, that's
recipe
good.
for a happy life.
And actually, I had like the double healing thing or whatever. What is... Oh. Okay, so that's just another card we can go down, but I'm fine with just climbing the ladder. That's not a new card, that's just a regular card we have.
A permanent discount for those willing to endure the local color.
Yeah, permanent discount, but like, you know, at what cost? At what cost? I don't know what I'm doing. Your survival, music conjuring, shield, and we already have everything. I'm not gonna risk it, you know. You know, a biscuit just quite isn't worth it. We got enough food. Could have healed our 4 health, but the next step will do it for us. Just don't want to receive extra curses. Marketplace.
Not a good day to be in Stiegel. So few are.
You arrive at the town of Stiegel on market day. The markets are selling food today. You may offer some gold to the market and see how much food it is worth today. Bid half of your gold. You deliver your gold to the markets and wait for the trading to finish. A man approaches you with a sack containing the food your gold managed to secure. Ooh. Nope. You open the bag, discover a lonely apple sitting inside, gain 1 food. And he gets... Oh no, I get to keep the token. Good. So I'm not spending my money on anything else, you know, whatever. Treasure chest, yes!
Open the chest, see what it contains.
While exploring the dungeon, you
I'm curious.
see a treasure chest at the end of the hall. Approach the treasure chest. Approach the treasure chest. Lizard chest. Bam. Because the problem is, right, it doesn't, like, go in, then out the other side. It goes in and then out whatever side it pleases. So that's sort of the part that throws me off from this, though, too. Your treasure chest looks battered, but it's still intact. Attempt to pry it open. After a mighty heave, the lock gives way, and the spoils are yours. 4 game comes. So what? Get mercenary contracts is more gold. I don't need more gold. 30 combat. Take it. 25 gold. 25 gold. And good fortune, my ass. Good fortune, my ass. I don't need no gold. Dark ritual.
The more powerful the site, the more vile.
I think when they have that little thing on the bottom, that means there's a token with it. Token with it. Associated with it? Blah. Just with it. While searching the sacred tombs of Wandermere, you come across a group of skeletons conducting a dark ritual. 2 skulls, 2 skulls, 2 skulls. You approach the undead fiends carefully, then charge into their midst. Words. Roll. I like as you like do more damage to them, part of them falls off. Look at that. Maybe not. It's just my imagination about it. But look at that. He's nothing but bones. Bones. He's wearing like 50 rings. I wish. Be cool. I wish. As the last broken bone clatters to the stone floor, you realize that your intervention has become too late. The sarcophagus is slowly cracking open. You quickly grab what you can from the area and flee the chamber. Draw 2 equipment cards. The card's token is now yours. You get Warcry. And Feathered Ice. During combat, press R1 button to create a blast of freezing ice censored on the adventurer. I'll take this one, actually.
Take it.
Standing aside for a moment later, you
will
hear an
unlock
unholy
more
shriek
paths,
that will haunt
and
your
then still
thoughts
more.
forever, or dreams,
You must
maybe.
dig deeply if you
I
wish
didn't
to discover
think
the
that
heart
the
of this
text had
mystery.
changed. I hit X. I'm like, oh no, it's gotta go away. Metalore.
Sparse and relatively empty. Mostly we skip over these moments in our memory. Yet something has caught you here.
As you traverse a particularly tricky trail across a mountain ridge, you notice a dark ravine beneath you. Something glitters in the dim sunlight that reaches the base of the cavern. In the gloom of the narrow cavern, you find the old remains of a wooden cart, apparently having fallen down years ago. You find nothing of worth except a chunk of glittering metallic ore. It might not sell for much in its current state, but perhaps you could find someone who can use it. You take it and make your way back to the path. So there was one called the refinery. So imagine if you have this,
Roaming ever forward,
pairs with the other.
hunting for the truth. I hear nothing but the sounds of mourning. She is close.
I'm gonna go ahead and see if she's right.
Evil
Oh
flesh,
my god.
but with no craft or substance. Powerful magic,
Come on, success.
but unfocused.
Fuck, I lost it. I think it's the far right one. That's not the one I want to click. It was far left anyway. 10 health. And 1 equipment. Yay. There goes my gloves. No, let's just avoid having to walk over it twice if I could. Oh well, here she is.
Face death and learn your fate.
Here was gonna like take the long way around, see what I can get, but nope. Just insta find. I didn't even read what she does. I have no clue. I think we'll do this last fight, and then I gotta go cook some food. I would get prepared for the stream tonight. Tonight's stream. Yeah, so the she's one of the bosses, right? So destroy this. So basically it's anything that sounds like a important card in a deck. There we go. I keep spawning enemies and I don't know what to do with that. She just died on the she just died on her own spikes. Are they all dead? Is that not the last one? I gotta go click the card. Sorry. So yeah, the Queen of Skulls is a boss, yeah. Granted, she died in her own spikes majorly, but you know. Anything that sounds like a face card on a card deck are the boss cards.
When even a creature as haunting as the Queen of Skulls perishes, we know the game is almost done. The kings are gathering now. Do you see now what I have built? How elegantly all the pieces fit.
No. No, I don't. For feeding the local peasant woman, you receive map, draw 3, inspect and put back. Great helm of reinforcement. Looks like an alien helm. Like the movie Aliens. For getting the elf's maiden's hair, you receive Goblin King's Halls 2. Electric Boogaloo. For escaping the huntsman's trap, you receive the mug and barrel. For trading in the marketplace, you receive 5 food card and a merchant's favor. For interrupting the dark ritual, receive the following card: the Lich. Ooh, that's not good. As a reward for defending my defeating my skeleton queen, you get the Queen of Plague and the Lizard Dome. Lizard Dome. As a reward for defeating my skeleton queen, you receive the Arrow Cutter and Immortal Whimsy. So I'll stick to and show you the things.
Let us approach the Mother of Plagues.
No, I'm not doing that now. I'm not fighting no
Make
rat
your
queen.
choices.
So all I'll do is I'll just show you real quick. These are the 2 items I've earned: the scepter and the cup. Right here, the Goblin Scepter. The bosses are basically just based off, you know, Jack, Queen, King, Jack, you know, that kind of thing. They all have like the so basically, I imagine there's one for diamonds, one for clubs, one for spades, and I can't remember the last one. Diamonds, clubs, just right there. Diamonds, clubs, aces, spades, and aces. I think aces is the last one. I can't remember. But yeah. So they're just separated by like, so we fight the jacks obviously first, and then it's like some of the queens, another jack, king, jack. So it's upping the difficulty, and each suit has its own like type of boss. So I think it's the diamond is the lizard, or no, the diamond is the rat people, the club is the humans, the spade is the lizard, and the last one, which my brain cannot remember for the slightest of me, is the skeletons. But if you do enjoy the video, because I am ending it here because I have to make some food, and we will be back at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So about 2.5 hours from now, we'll be back with another stream, maybe Borderlands. I'm gonna see if Apple wants to play that tonight, or we're gonna play Overwatch or something. Who knows? But other than that, blah blah blah. Enjoy watching, blah blah blah. Like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah. Do all that stuff, and I will see you all later.